No, he's got to break all 6.
Welcome to Out of the Blue. I'm Nimrod. This is Rick Blaze.
Yo.
Sweeping the leg.
Sweep the leg.
Alright, so anyway, yeah. Alright, so anyway, we've been busy for the last 3 weeks because outside of doing this, I have a life. And so does he. I mean, I try to have one, but
I'm going to have one.
yeah, he's gonna have one. He ain't got no choice. So anyway, fucking we watched Capital Punishment, and I'm glad I watched it for free because it fucking was the shits. It was probably the worst. It was fucking worse than Over the Limit.
Yeah.
Okay,
Far,
I'm tired of these same niggas, dog. Like I'll tell you what, there's a shoot on YouTube that you should watch, the Ricky Morton shoot. He's telling the fucking truth. We watching the same dudes do the same shit to each other. We need some new dudes, and if we gonna get some new dudes, like we got Cody Rhodes, Ted DiBiase, we finally get to see Daniel Bryan to a WWE capacity. And you know what sucks? If he don't win Money in the Bank this Sunday, that's a fucking travesty, man.
Damn straight.
It's a fucking travesty. You know what? I wouldn't care if he won and been the first person to lose Money in the Bank title shot.
Exactly.
But as far as it goes, y'all, the good talent y'all got, y'all wasting. But y'all do got some good gimmicks in there mixed around and shit. I'm not going to, discount or, dispute that. But the way things are going with the WWE versus Impact, in my opinion, and his opinion, and our opinion, is that the last 4 or 5 weeks of Impact have consistently been better than both of the WWE shows.
Yeah.
And it's all due to them bringing back the X Division to full capacity.
Speaking of X Division, let's get on Destination X, all right?
Well, unfortunately for me and the people that might watch this one day, I didn't get to watch all of Destination X 2011, which was a disappointment on my part. And it's a good thing that they brought back Jeremy Borash as a color commentator. Yeah. I didn't have a problem with him.
I didn't really have a problem with him. I just didn't like the way that he was like acting like he was a newbie and he was following everything that Mike Tenay was saying. I mean, Mike Tenay would throw out some facts and he would like say the same facts. That's the only problem I had with him. Other than that, I like to see him up there though.
That was good. Yeah, that was good. And I like the fact that they brought back the 6-sided ring.
Right.
Because it's like you know what, people like the regular wrestlers, they don't like it, but it is more of a versatile kind of ring. And I've seen it up close, and I've seen guys work on it and shit like that. And the thing that I like about the 6-sided ring is that it brought an air of like individuality to they side of like how they gonna present us.
Basically, it's just separated them from the rest.
Yeah,
I understand.
And another thing is that I like that they do, like I said, consistently the last 4 weeks of one show better than 2 shows, right? And it's all due to the X Division coming back. I'll say it again. That's a dead horse.
Yeah, but it's a fact.
The thing about it is that they showcase a lot of wrestlers that we had never seen on live television. You got internet. You gonna watch Jersey Pro,
right?
You know what I'm saying? You gonna watch AAA from Mexico, CMLL, where Sin Cara came from. Used to be called Mystico,
right?
And I seen some of those matches too.
So I seen him unmasked.
Dude, like I said, I knew who the dude was before he came out, but that's beside the point. We talking about the X Division. We talking about TNA wrestling. And one thing I can say is, like, you got dudes like Jack Evans with his 630 senton splash, right? And you got other wrestlers out there from other organizations that you might not be too familiar with. Like I like that dude Zema Eon, because he was constantly in everybody's face like that. I remember his name. I remember his 450 splash that he almost killed his fucking self doing a couple times, but it looked real good. And they may have brought back Low Key. And see, that's the thing. I hope TNA signed Low Key to some kind of contract, because he was totally misused by the WWE. And then a lot of the matches that he got to do wasn't in nothing but fucking Florida Championship wrestling.
Yeah. But here's another thing. Okay. Up until that time, I've never heard of Jack Evans. Never.
Really?
Really. I've never heard of him. But from what I saw at Destination X, I was quite impressed.
I done seen him break himself off on the internet. A lot of Botchamanias too. He's
really?
Oh yeah. But see, the thing about it is, and then they brought in Austin Aries and other guys from the X Division,
right?
That are X Division caliber and quality athletes.
Well, and then Austin Aries is also a prominent figure in ROH too, though.
Yeah.
So
So that's if you watch ROH, I watch ROH when I get a chance to.
He's a very prominent figure in ROH, dude. I mean, I think he won their championship a couple of times
And
over there.
you know, one other thing that I did like about the pay-per-view that I did watch was I like the fact that they take guys that ain't been around for a minute and ain't really been used to a real good capacity, but like bring out the best in them, like Shannon Moore,
Oh yeah,
Robbie E,
yeah,
Alex Shelley, who's always top notch, top notch.
Yeah.
Last couple years, top notch, top notch, top notch. And who else was in that match? Amazing Red.
Yeah.
You can't never discount the red one.
Nah.
It's like sitting there watching this beautiful disaster, this ballet. Like I really like,
Yeah, exactly. A
I
ballet.
really
Yeah.
like they X division. I really like they Ultimate X match because it was like everybody's been in one, but
Okay, we're gonna take our top people who's been in one and let's throw them in them.
and see that's the thing. You got 3 X division champs, and then you got Shannon Moore.
Right.
And you know, I just think that I don't even think Shannon Moore really care about even getting any belts or anything.
I think he just like doing it. You know,
well, we ain't seen him in a while. We ain't seen him in a while. He ain't came out with just him. But see, the one thing that I wish that they had a did, so I would have got tired with that before I got tired with the Rob Van Dam Jerry Lynn match. We'll get to that in a second. Is that Eric Young, Shark Boy against who was they against?
It was against damn. Who the fuck
you watched it?
Yeah, I watched it. Man, dude, it was a minute ago, man. I watched it last night. I understand that. All right. Let me see. Generation Me. That was who
okay. They could have had Generation Me in a pay-per-view, and they could have left Shark Boy and Eric Young out. Okay. They could have had Generation Me part of the Ultimate X match. They could have had them doing something other than that. And what I stopped watching on because I had to go to work. What I stopped watching on was the Rob Van Dam Jerry Lynn match. Now I watched about like the first 3 minutes of this fucker, and it started putting me to sleep. I was like, you know what? It was one of the times I was like, look, I need to go to sleep.
Yeah.
I gotta get up like 3 hours. You know what I'm saying? I gotta go to sleep. And it's the perfect match to watch if you ever want to fucking take a nap. It's kind of like I say, dude, seriously, if you want to commit suicide, this is what I suggest you do. There's a couple things, a couple ways. This is Steve's way to commit suicide. Nimrod suicide
tactics.
Yeah. Okay. What you do is you get books on tape or books on CD, whatever the fuck books they got now, audio books, whatever, right? And you get in your car and you take a nice long trip because at some point you gonna pass out from the motherfuckers reading you a boring ass story, and you gonna wreck your car and probably die in an accident.
Hopefully in a cinema.
That's way number one. I mean, you could just imagine somebody reading you something like 1984, War and Peace, something just real boring, and it just keep drumming, and you just go across the median, you know, that cheap ass shit they got in the state we live in. And
who the fuck thought they were gonna catch anything?
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? You hit a semi tractor trailer and shit, some meth addict fucking driver
who's supposed to be in South Dakota sometime 4:00 in the morning.
Or you can watch Jerry Lynn like Rob Van Dam Part X.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay. Now my whole thing is this: they was out there talking about like we were X Division before X Division. It's like, well, you might have been X Division before X Division, but I watched you botch a lot of shit too, and almost kill each other and yourselves several times. Okay, so if almost killing yourself and shit like that makes you X Division, then more power to you.
I think I'm gonna kill myself.
Hey, I'm gonna tell you right now, dude. Like that's the thing that I don't like about certain aspects of everything is like you got to put a label on yourself.
Nah, you know what kills me about that though is that we watched the ECW era when it was actually ECW, right? When we done seen several of those RVD Jerry Lynn matches.
Oh, dude, not the discounted dude. The first time we seen it, we was like, yo, this shit. But but you know what? It's like Ric Flair Steamboat or Ric Flair Race
again,
or Harley Race versus it's the same shit. Or it's like John Cena versus anybody. It's just the difference between John Cena and Jerry Lynn is
they're younger.
No. Jerry Lynn and John and RVD, they did theirs for a while, then they did it again, then they did it again, then they did it again, right? John Cena is doing it, doing it, doing it, doing it, doing it. So there ain't no break in between.
Oh man.
Right. So check out part 2.